What is home insurance? Owning a home may be your biggest investment, so how can you protect it? Well, home insurance is a form of property insurance that you can purchase to protect your property and your belongings. It may not be something we think about every day, but unexpected incidents can happen at any time at your home, which is why home insurance is important to have. But home insurance wasn't always an opinion for people. Did you know that? Home insurance originated from something called fire insurance. As the same suggests, as the name suggests, fire insurance was used to cover fires, but has since evolved to home insurance since it now covers more than just that. Like what you may ask, well, let's talk about it. We have answers to some question you may be wondering about. Do I need home insurance? Before we get into the nitty gritty of all your home insurance question, let's start off by saying we strongly recommend that you have home insurance. Simply for all the value it offers, even if home insurance isn't mandated by law the same way that car insurance is. Keep in mind that if you are looking to purchase a home, or you are a homeowner that has applied for a mortgage, your lender will likely require to purchase home insurance first anyways. Having home insurance can protect you from having to pay a large lump sum to repair damages to your property and personal belongings if something happens to or your house. So although home insurance isn't necessarily a requirement, but it definitely plays a crucial role in protecting what may be your great assets. What does home insurance cover? Home insurance cover expenses that occur when something unexpected or accidental happens to your house and your belongings. That means that you will receive financial protection against losses due to theft, fire, wind damage, and much more. Should anything happen to your home, your standard policy can include coverage for the structure of your home, coverage for your personal belongings, and coverage for additional living expenses if you are unable to live in your home while it's being repaired due to coverage loss. Home insurance also covers more than just your home. It can also come to rescue if someone injured themselves on your property, or if you damage someone else's property or accidentally injured someone. This is where your liability protection will kick in, which is also typically included in a standard policy. Let's take a look at a couple of examples of what you are generally covered for. Let's say you become a victim to theft or some of your big ticket personal belongings are stolen. Depending on how your policy is set up, your home insurance will provide you the coverage based on either the replacement cost or actual cash value of your stolen items, subject to your deductible, of course. Or let's say you experience a loss due to fire. Your home insurance will be repaired the reconstruction or the replacement of your home, depending on the extent of the damage and your coverage limits. Are there types of home insurance? All the different insurance have made different names for their coverages. There are a couple of types of home insurance to consider. Number one, comprehensive form. This is the higher tier of home insurance and the most common of the three. Comprehensive, also referred to as all risk coverage, covers your home and belongings from all losses, with the exception of some exclusions which will be directly listed on policy. Number two, broad form. This is the mid-tier level of home insurance which provide more extensive coverage on bigger items such as building itself, and will provide basic coverage on other items that are specified on your policy. Number 3, basic form. This is the simplest level of insurance coverage offered, in which only certain items listed on your policy are covered, and is usually suitable for those who seasonal cottages or camp. This option is cheaper than the two listed above. However, do you carry more financial risk should anything happen to your home. What not covered by home insurance? Home While coverage varies from policy to policy, it's hard to determine the exact extent of what may not be covered. With TD insurance or home insurance offers all follow comprehensive from all risk coverage, meaning that all risks are covered with the exception of specific properties and exclusions outlined in your policy, regardless of who your insurer is. Check your policy carefully to understand these exclusions. Should you find something you'd like need coverage for that's listed as an exclusion on your policy, you can always check to see what whether there is an option to buy additional coverage for it through on add-on. If it doubt, take to your insurance provider to get information you need. Keep in mind that some exclusions are outright, meaning that there are no options to add on coverage to include there in your policy. In these cases, you will be responsible for covering those losses yourself. These exclusions are common to most insurance companies and typically include wear and tear damage caused by pests, such as rodents and insects, and act of terrorism, to name a few. Your policy is likely to contain specific dollar limits and possible coverage restrictions on certain categories of items, such as jewelry or wine collection. If you have belongings to particularly high value, you should check these limits and restrictions to your ensure you are properly covered. Should you need additional coverage, check out our personal valuable coverage to learn more. How do I choose the right coverage for me? It can be difficult to find the best coverage that fits your needs, especially since there is no one solution that fits all. It, at TD Insurance, we are here to help you find the coverage that's right for you. We offer fully customizable packages that allows you to add extra coverages, ensuring your policy meets all your unique needs. Some example of your add-on coverage include earthquake, identity theft, and damage due to wet water entering your home from outside.